Alright, I wanted to do a Reef Angel controller unboxing, as there's not a whole lot of information out there. So anyhow, let's open up the box here, see what we have. Looks like it was packed very well. Here is the Wi-Fi attachment, so I can use the smartphone to control the device. Very nice. Let's see, here we have a USB power cord, and here is the actual controller itself, or excuse me, yes, here we are, Reef Angel controller, the first open source Reef controller. Go back out a little bit so you guys can kind of get a view of how big it is, or how small it is, however you want to look at it. This has my hand, nice little LCD screen, joystick here. Pretty happy with it. Just by looking at it, this is the first controller I've ever touched or seen in person. However, the Apex and Reef Keeper seemed a little more sleek designed. However, it doesn't really matter because this is going to be in my aquarium stand anyhow, and I'm going to use my iPhone to control the aquarium. So overall, I'm very happy. I'm glad I went with Reef Angel and the open source so far. Alright, let's see what else goodies we have here. This is the power cord for the relay box. There we have a temperature probe. These are some LED lead wires, so I can control my do-it-yourself LEDs with it. Very excited about that, and it's one of the reasons why I got the controller in the first place. Another USB cable of sorts. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure where this one goes. It might be for the pH probe. Another temperature probe, so you can have as many temperature probes on here as you want. You can have one in your sump, one in your main display. You can do one in sump. You can have it outside of water to give you room temperature or canopy temperature. If you're running a metal halide and you need your fans to kick on at a certain temperature, that could be very good. I myself don't have to worry about that. My LEDs are running super cool without a fan. 3-prong cord, relay box. A couple float switches here. I have a total of 3 float switches here, so I can do one in my ATO reservoir, 2 in the sump, one for turning off and on, and another one for backup. Excited to get those going. That's another reason why I got the controller as well. This is the pH probe, looks like. Packaged nicely. Yes. pH probe. Alright. I'll unbox that for you in a second. And this is the power box, or the relay box. Alright, so a total of 8 controllable relay boxes, or excuse me, 8 controllable outlets, that is. You can program each one to do whatever you want with their Reef Angel program that you can play around with. It's also, if you don't want to do any programming yourself, they are out of the box programmed to do certain things, lights, auto top off, pumps, etc. So anyhow, that is the first look at my very first brand new controller, Reef Angel controller. All my goodies here. Very excited to get this thing up on the 75-gallon display. So anyhow, for first view, hope you enjoyed. I know there's not a whole lot of information on these guys. I'm very excited to see what this thing's capable of. Seems to be unlimited aspects or abilities because it is an open source controller. So that is very exciting. Let's see here, I'll pull out, so I'm sure some people ask about the size of this thing. There's a phone. Go. TV remote. So you can see it's not all that big. I was a little worried about it being a little big and bulky, but now that I have it in my hand, it feels good. And this is the Reef Angel Plus controller, which means it has more internal memory. Okay, so hope that helped someone. I'll post an update once I get it going. Cheers.